The dam looks pretty far away, so we should probably travel light.
Wie viele Kisten haben wir bei? Ein Staudamm voller Ärger. Starte Kapitel 2.
Well, where do I begin? Is that a note I spy down there? Let's go check it out.
Ist das Harp? Das ist doch wie Unforeseen Incident gerade hier, oder? Dieser große Staudamm. Gab's da nicht auch eine Notiz?
Hey, yo, Vince. I don't know what they're doing up there at the base, but it's giving me some really bad vibes. So I'm out of here. There's a copy of the keys at the campsite. Go get him, champ.
Ich habe gerade Parallelen.
Ooh, note.
Da ist was kaputt.
Unless you have a very convincing argument, I'm not going underwater.
Da war ja auch die Explosion, ne?
Now that I'm close, the hole looks much bigger than I thought.
Okay, wir können wieder zurück.
Even if I could pick that up, what would I do with it? How is having a lake monster a selling point?
Tja,
Wait, what's this? Sponsored by the Lake Monster Syndicate. Have a lake but no monster? Call 1-800-SWAMPY and get your own monster today. Let's not damage other people's property without a reason.
ach, auf einmal.
Hey kid, where can I find the camp manager?
You're speaking to her.
Und ja, besser.
Sure you are. Can I speak with the grown-ups?
Oh, she's disrespecting you, Pamela. Don't let her get away with it.
I like the smell of her hair.
Oh Gott.
Ready? Can I get it?
Shut up, both of you!
Who are you talking to?
My staff, Clarice and Lisa.
I see. Anyway, I need to borrow your keys to the dam.
You'll have to ask Clarice.
You know the rules, Pamela. Keys are for the campsite staff only. Rules, rules. 6, 7, look left, 4, jump, sit down, don't touch that.
Can't we make an exception, Clarice? She seems like a nice girl.
Ask her if she can play with her hair.
I said campsite staff only. Now stop bothering me.
So the keys are for campsite staff only?
Yes.
In that case, I'd like to apply for a job here.
See what you've done? Now she wants to work here. Come on, we could use some help, actually.
And I like her.
All right then, it's settled. Now, every applicant must first prove their worth.
If Hercules could deal with his labors, then so can I. What have you got for me?
A kayak came loose and is now in the middle of the lake. Needless to say, we need it back.
Oh, and don't forget about that super cool camper.
He rented some diving equipment and never returned it.
Nein.
Since we're doing this, you might as well clean the outhouse. It's filthy, and I'm certainly not doing it. You catch all that? Okay, take this then. You'll need it.
So, what's your story? How did you girls meet?
Well, it all began back in Springwood, Ohio.
Wait! I want to tell the story. Let me do it!
Sure thing, Lisa. You tell me.
Yay! So, Pam was all sad and mopey. Then I showed up, and everything was sunshine and rainbows. And blood. Lots of blood. The end. Any questions?
Yeah, a few. But I have this feeling I'm better off not knowing. I see that you haven't lost your memory.
What? Of course I haven't. Why would I have lost my memory?
I remember everything. How about you, Clarice?
I remember everything, too. Even this numbskull right here. Quiet, you two. Now, you. What are you talking about?
Well, back in town, no one remembers a thing. They can only recall the last few hours. Have you really not heard?
We're pretty focused on the campsite. We don't really know what's going on in town.
Do you know what caused the explosion?
What explosion?
Maybe she means the awful sound that she makes when she talks.
Come on! Half of the dam has blown up and you're telling me you know nothing about it?
Oh, that explosion.
I was sunbathing when it happened.
It was night time.
Moonbathing then.
Ugh. Being a camp manager is so much more stressful with these two around.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find a spot that's less crowded.
Good luck with that.
Ah, guck mal, da ist ein Rascal.
Lashing out to express your dissent with social norms. Are you sure about this choice?
Ja.
Chop, chop, chop your log gently with the
Stick.
Know your place, trash!
Okay.
If you play with fire, you get burned. What? Go down there? Why don't you go first? Not so brave anymore, huh?
Okay, jetzt fühle ich mich schon gleich viel sicherer.
Finally, I got you.
You know what repels mosquitoes is the citronella and not the sign, right?
See you around, Mr. Raccoon.
Don't you ever come back to the basement!
Okay, wir müssen irgendwie den Griff festmachen. Können wir das mitnehmen?
I see where you're going with this, but spray bottles are for liquids, buddy.
Hätte doch klappen können.
You know what repels mosquitoes is the citronella and not the sign, right?
Welche These mache ich auf was fest? Was ist da drin? Kerosin. Mit Benzin.
I think we could extract some juice out of it, but not with this.
Ah, okay. Aber hier.
This is an accident waiting to happen. Let's do it.
Did we take our medication?
We don't need. Don't touch that. Hey, you got no business down there.
I just want to take a quick look. Never mind. Considering Pam's around, I don't think this is a good idea. If that worked, it'd be a hardcore way to light a candle. Soaking this in kerosene isn't the brightest idea.
Warum? Nein, ich muss den Griff irgendwie fixieren, weil er ist da aufgesprungen. Ich muss den Griff festmachen. Ah. Kennt ja die Jugend von heute nicht mehr.
Begone, monsters! You don't belong in this world!
You'll be back.
What?
Okay, damit habe ich jetzt auch nicht gerechnet.
I need to focus on getting inside the dam.
I don't have time to take a refreshing dip in the crystal clear water.
It's too late. It already sank.
Higher! Higher! I'm flying! Whee! Whee!
Hey, gravity! Catch me if you can!
Och nö.
Ugh, they don't make ropes like they used to.
Jetzt kann man es wahrscheinlich festmachen.
It won't turn. I can't handle this barehanded. That won't do as a handle. But take your time, no pressure.
Hey, Joe! What's that brown thing over there? Ah! Quick! Everyone get out of the water!
Ach, das ist der Griff.
Ew! Could you at least clean it up first?
Wir machen es
We
sauber.
should use water.
Welches Wasser?
I need to focus on getting inside the dam.
Wie soll das gehen? Vielleicht gibt es ja irgendwo einen Eimer. Feed the monsters.
I won't be able to reach it with this. It's already filled to the brim.
Warte mal. Oh.
Is somebody there? Not where I'd take a nap, but there's no accounting for taste.
Now, how shall we wake him up?
Hey, Slowpoke! Time to wake up. Nature's calling.
Just let me sleep.
Sleeping on the job again? Wake up!
Oh, sorry, boss.
Always slacking, never working. Collect your stuff. You're fired.
Oh, please, Mrs. Robinson. What about my daughter? She'll starve, and my wife will leave me for sure this time.
Hey, relax. It was just an innocent joke.
An innocent joke? Seriously? I almost had a heart attack.
Well, I'd love to chat all day, but I have an outhouse to clean, so off you go.
I'd love to, but I'm stuck. I can't get out.
Okay.
How could anyone get stuck inside an outhouse?
I came in here to put my gear on, but with it on, I can't get out.
Then take it off and come out, genius.
Don't you think I already tried that?
I don't know, did you?
Yes! But the zipper broke, and this thing is so bulky I can barely move in here.
How can I help you?
Well, I have an idea, but it won't be easy. There's a pipe that runs through the wall. If you can increase its pressure from the outside, it will blow and punch a big hole I can escape through.
The handle's missing.
Not to be that guy, but I can see it from here.
Okay. Wir brauchen was. Okay, wer spricht sie?
Hey there, girls.
What now?
I'm gonna try to find...
Good luck.
Ich habe das leider auch nie geguckt.
Pam and her raccoon need some quality time. Let's get moving.
Coming down.
Let's not damn... Don't need to force it out. I could just grab it. If I had a reason to.
Oh Mensch, das wäre doch genau das, was wir... Muss ich jetzt dreimal laufen? Ist ja schon wieder da.
Ow! They bite! Begone, monsters! You don't belong in this world!
Next time, say please.
What?
Hätte wahrscheinlich das Boot angucken müssen.
It's pretty far from the shore. Besides, I wouldn't want to, or worse, touch one of those flabby algae. Ugh. Look, an untamed... Now, don't raise your voice. I will attempt to wrangle it back to shore.
Okay. Hilf mir nicht weiter.
It's too late. It already sank. The unsinkable 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said the same thing about the unsinkable 1. I think someone would notice that this isn't a kayak. I think someone would notice that this isn't a kayak. I need to focus on getting inside the dam.
Warte mal.
like this girl. I think she knows our secret and she's just playing dumb.
Girls, maybe she really is just dumb.
Ich dachte, wir könnten da was mitnehmen.
Here, Mr. Raccoon, fetch! Yay!
It's just a raccoonless can.
Hey, don't throw my stuff away!
Let there be light.
Das ist so wie bei meinem Guybrush, ne?
Don't ever come back to the basement.
That was fun!
This is it, you bloodsuckers. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
I like my stuff more when it's not on fire.
Also sie hat's doch gerade... Ah.
Can you smell what Betty is cooking?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Können wir... Wir können jederzeit... Ja, okay. Wir können jederzeit die Sachen tauschen, richtig?
Get ready. I'm getting you out of there.
I'm primed and ready to return to open water. Proceed, rookie.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, quick question.
What if the pipe erupts from below?
Excuse me? Erupt from below? Uh-oh. Abort! Abort! I'm going to die! I love you, Alice. Avenge my death! Ah, leave my backpack alone, you pesky chipmunks. Oh, sweet. That's wonky. Hey, wait! Give it back, you damn pigeon! Water landing. Well, better than a cactus landing. Hey, where did my harpoon go?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wer Finger ist. Aber ich habe ihn abgezogen. So.
In case you're wondering who your beautiful savior is, I'm Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty. I'm Smokey on the water, Hasselback Montoya the 8th. But you can call me Smokey.
Would you mind fetching me that kayak?
Impossible. If I move around too much, it might alert the beast.
What beast are you talking about? Leeches?
Leeches? No, you foolish girl. In these waters lives a terrible creature.
There's nothing more terrible than leeches.
You must be joking. Corporate lawyers, Jehovah's Witnesses, Baba Yaga, weeping angels. I could go all day.
Don't forget the chipmunks.
Ah, the chipmunks. Anyway, these aren't just any waters. They're haunted by the Great Sherman.
Okay. Who the fuck is Alice?
Who's Alice?
How do you know that name?
Well, apparently, she's supposed to avenge your death.
You must have me mistaken for someone else. We Montoyas don't fear death.
Oh, really? Because I could have sworn I heard
Ellen
you screaming like a baby.
Alice is my daughter.
Ah, okay.
And I was screaming like a
dachte
full-grown
schon.
man.
Eine hier.
What's a Great Sherman?
I can tell you, but let me warn you right now. After you hear this, you'll never be the same again.
Whatever. I doubt this is going to be the craziest thing I'll hear tonight.
In these waters lurks Sherman, one of nature's most twisted aberrations. A monster so monstrous, the word monster doesn't begin to describe its monstrosity.
Not to change the subject or anything, but when was the last time you had your brain checked?
6 months ago. Standard Navy procedure. Anyway, don't interrupt me. The Great Sherman has extinguished entire civilizations, and its victims are counted by the thousands.
Are you perhaps exaggerating a tiny bit? Except for my hometown, there's literally nothing for miles around.
Exactly! Because of Sherman! So let me continue. My great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, one plotter on the grill, Hasselback Montoya, fought the beast but was forced to retreat after suffering grievous injury. Since then, each generation of my family has sworn to defeat this unholy beast.
How many of them survived?
Only one.
Are you telling me 6 generations of your family have died in this lake?
Yes, but there won't be another. I'll be the one to fulfill our dynastic destiny.
I need you to return that rental gear right away.
I can't. Not now. I'm too close. I must see this through.
Well, you can give it to me or deal with the campsite owner. Which, to be honest, might be even worse than facing that imaginary creature of yours.
I'll gladly give it back to you in exchange for your help.
A fetch quest? I love fetch quests. What am I looking for?
My harpoon. It got lost during the launch.
Quest accepted. Can you tell me more about the beast?
What do you want to know?
What does it look like?
Centuries have passed since one plotter encountered the monster for the first time. Over the years, the legends of this beast became darker and murkier than the lake itself. Nobody really knows what it looks like. Only that it's gargantuan and evil.
If it's so big and evil, how come nobody's ever seen it?
Of course people have seen it. It's just that none of them have ever made it back alive.
Ach so.
Are you sure your ancestors knew how to swim?
Positive.
Right. What kind of name is the Great Sherman?
A terrifying one.
What's his last name?
What? Why would a monster have a last name?
For intimidation purposes, of course. Something like Sherman Soul Eater.
Or maybe Sherman the Impaler.
Don't be silly, Betty. Legendary monsters don't have last names.
Ach so.
Think of Medusa, the Chupavacas, or the Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster does have a last name. It's Monster.
Look, if you're so interested, you can ask him. While he's writhing in agony at the end of my harpoon.
Wir machen jetzt noch den Dialog zu Ende, weil die Temperaturen und der lange Tag, die wirken sich ganz schön aus. So.
How do you intend to kill it?
With my harpoon. When I find it, that is.
Really? That's it? A harpoon?
Well, see, the harpoon is actually my plan B.
Und Plan
What
A.
happened to Plan A?
Chipmunks.
Tell me more about your plan A.
I made a decoy victim out of oxygen tanks and my grandfather's old clothes. May he rest in peace. Then I poured barbecue sauce all over it and stuffed the pockets with shrimp to entice the beast. Then I was going to drag the decoy over to the lake. As you know, no monster can resist the taste of barbecued shrimp. He'd snap the decoy up, and once it was held firmly in his jaws, I would tell him a joke.
What?
What?
Oh, the good old classic. See, a ghost pirate, a sea monster, and a mermaid walk into a bar, and...
Those jokes aren't funny.
Maybe not to you, but monsters find them hilarious. Anyway, then he'd start to laugh, and I'd shoot the oxygen tank in his open mouth. The tank would then explode, sending the beast off to hell with a smile.
You know, I would have paid to see that.
Huh, I wonder what those chipmunks are gonna do with oxygen tanks and a Navy rifle. Don't you think it's time to bury the hatchet?
If you'd listen to my story, you'd know why I won't.
6 generations of your family have died in this lake. Don't you think that's enough?
You could never understand. The Hasselbeck Montoyas are not quitters. What kind of example would I set for my daughter if I gave up?
A bad example, but a living one.
Think about Alice. Do you want to leave her an orphan?
It's our family tradition, Betty. It must be upheld.
Have a heart. She's just a child.
Go back to your daughter. Be the father that you never had.
My God, you're right. All those years adventuring far from home, I was blinded by my desire for revenge. Now, I finally see what truly
Geht
matters.
das andersrum
Thank
genauso?
you, Betty. Please, accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
Schlüssel?
I'm coming home, princess.
Wie, Betty könnte das später bereuen.
Hey, don't forget to return your diving gear.
What? Ich hätte es anders lösen können, oder?
Ew. I can't reach the harpoon. Always remember to keep your plunger on a leash.
You wouldn't want them to run away, right?
It'll take more than that to shake the harpoon down. Does this mean I can finally be a polecat?
Corley-Schlüssel? Für was sind die Schlüssel? Pass auf, nachher gibt's das. Ich hoffe, dass ich nicht hier irgendwie sterbe oder so.
Does this look like a Corley to you?
Ich weiß nicht, was ein Corley ist. Kommt mal wieder kein Bild, hä? Oh doch. Ja, genau so. Betty könnte das später bereuen. Nun gut. Wir schauen mal, wie es beim nächsten Mal weitergeht. Wie gesagt, ich bin ein bisschen Knüller. Deswegen ist, glaube ich, hier eine ganz gute Idee. Der Autosave ist schon überschrieben, ne? Ach, verdammt. Ich habe keine Chance mehr. Na gut. Also, das Geschehene ungeschehen zu machen. Das soll es schon mal heute gewesen sein. Wenn zwar kurz, gut, tagsüber gab es ja ein bisschen was, aber ich glaube, ich gehe jetzt langsam schlafen. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Wir sehen uns morgen Abend wieder mit Spiel. Und ja, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und bis dahin. Habt einen schönen Start ins Wochenende und ja.
What do you girls think of our latest acquaintance?
I wanna hug her.
I wanna stab her.
I say we hug her next time we see her.
Agree.
Bis dahin. Euer Firefox.